And what is going on, guys? It's Rich for Wildcat Entertainment, and welcome back to another year, another installment of a Home Alone Christmas. This year, the format's a little different. We're going to play a game until we beat it, then move on if there's time left. This will go on from right now until December 24th. Actually, no, let's go December 23rd, not including Christmas Eve. Now, next week I'll be at Retropalooza in Dallas or Fort Worth, so I'll try to get something up. What I'll probably end up doing is just uploading 2 episodes on Friday and making one premiere on Saturday night. Whereas the traditional Retropalooza haul video will be on Sunday. And I'm not certain I actually want to do a Retropalooza live stream this year. I don't have a camera person. So, and anytime I try to do this on my own, it never works. So, the videos are always too shaky. But what I will do is, I will record the panels, but not the parts where I'm buying stuff. Or talking to people. Unless it's... I do want to actually record myself talking to Nintendo, though, because he's one of my favorite gaming YouTubers. And probably the only one of my favorites that'll actually be there. Because, you know, I still haven't seen anything about if Happy NES Punk's coming up or not. I would imagine not, since it's close enough to the holidays. But anyway, that said, let's focus. We know what to do here. Slide into the sentient mop buckets over here. And basically you want to hoard any weapon you can find. If you can do it. Here, just press the button enough times. Somehow you get points every time you press it, like it's a slot machine or something. Clear that first part. I'm a slice of pizza away from getting that life I lost back. So yeah, be a weapon hoarder. That's what this is about. Hoard weapons and run to the right. Except on the last floor, we gotta run to the right, then run to the left. Or the basement, where you gotta run to the left instead of the right after you beat that one boss. Well, we'll get to that when we get there. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. Ah, took a hit there. But we got our extra life back. So, actually, let's go in here and see what else we can get. Okay, the room wasn't worth it except for the pizza. Wow, I've never said that before. I don't know how long the extra life's gonna last, though. Keep hoarding everything. Just wait for her to jump. And then slide underneath. Here, you're gonna want to use one of these just to check for weapons. Then get out before she hits you. With her, you're actually going to probably have to use post-hit invincibility. With him, freeze him. You got the pop guns. As we hit the next floor, I'll be right back. Alright, so let's head up to the next floor. If you're not familiar with Home Alone Christmas, well, I'd tell you... Ooh, that's a super puncher. We're going to keep that for later. I'd tell you how it works, but the format's changed. How it works is actually pretty simple. Usually pretty simple. I go until I beat a game. Or until I lose all my continues. Well, this time around, it doesn't end with one game. Once we beat the game, we'll head to another Home Alone game. And yes, that does include the DOS Home Alone 2, even though I've already beaten it. So that's basically the format of a Home Alone Christmas. Well, there's pizza coming out of the walls on this floor. That's insane. I'm gonna get up here, then time. I was gonna say time my jump. I don't have my pop gun anymore, but oh well, I've got 6 punch shots. I'm gonna use one and save them. Oh, I believe that's the roll. Yep, that's the roll. Watch this. Bong. Bong. I wonder if it'll work on the... It doesn't work on the mobster. I'm going to have to use one of my punch shots on him. See? More punch shots, though, so at least it didn't totally waste them. I'll have to get that 3rd life back if I can find another pizza slice somewhere. And not get hit before I find it. I think this is the level that's got the invulnerability, but you gotta get to it. That's the next... unfortunately, no, that's the next floor. I've already practically cleared this one, so we can just run left. Forget about the mobster because he ain't coming back. Call for the elevator, and we're headed to the final floor of this stage, minus the basement area. Yeah, I've got a cough drop in my mouth, so... And there's invulnerability. Watch this. Whee! Just cleared everything. But I'm going to go back and get all the weapons, because that's a smart thing to do. Or maybe it isn't. That's an entire new life, I think. No, what happened there was that I got an entirely new hit point counter there. Yay, new dove! Definitely not a lonesome dove, that's for sure. Nobody gets that, but I've got my 3rd life back, so that's good. Don't even think about it, sir. Bye-bye. I'll have to pop you again, just so I can get out of here. I don't think the pop gun's gonna do anything on the next stage. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to use the punch gun, which I have plenty of those shots. This is the weapon you want to hoard in order to be able to beat that mini-boss at the first of the stage. We've got our stock of 3 lives. Excuse me, which is good. It should be fine to get out of this other level. I'll show you exactly what you need to do to beat the chef at the end of the stage, and it's funny, trust me. If you've seen the Angry Video Game Nerds review, or anyone else's, you know. But here, that monster from the floor above. Just keep firing at him. Let me get rid of this guy. And then, I'm going to go ahead and use the Boxing Glove of Doom over here. Because then I don't have him throwing things at me. Dong. Oh well. I don't have to go back and face the mobster again, which is good. I'm just going to keep going down here. Slide to the very end. He respawned, but that's fine. Easy getting past here. If you wonder how to beat this guy without weaponry, like this. Just keep sliding into him. Oh dear! Bye-bye, sir. The power... Who knew the slide was so powerful? Here's where I always have struggles. I should say we spent 9 months in the clink. I don't know why they edited that out. This is where we find out that later on in the game, spoiler alert, they're going to actually be robbing a toy store. Roll something. Just slide into the rats, avoid this guy. I don't know why he's in there. And the rat got me there. Oh well. We can get him back. This is kind of nerve-wracking. You're making your way up, hoping you don't fall off, which I did there. I've only got one life before it'll send me back if I'm not careful. So, very carefully, we're gonna get up here. And then I think you can go up this way too. Yeah, you can. I wonder what the point is. Wait a minute, I could just stay up here. Avoid the rats this way. And that's game. So, we're not actually going to start all the way over. I'm just going to call time here. We'll start all the way over next time. Until next time, remember to like or subscribe, dominate, repeat. And we'll see you again for another episode. Bye-bye, everyone.